All right. I was just looking over some stuff. But before we get too deep into the weeds here, I got to make sure that the volume is good. And I do believe it is, but I'm going to make sure, just triple check in here. Okay. Sounds good to me. It has been a minute since the last stream. I've been messing around with the game a little bit in the off time. Not too much. As you can see, I didn't level up too much. I think I went up like 1 or 2 levels since I was last live. And mostly I was going back through the old portions of the game to collect stuff for him to figure out what I liked about him or what I didn't like about him. And to be entirely real with you, not a big fan of him. Not a big fan of Monaco, or Monaco, however you say his name. And then Cialis, so they're going to be our backups for this because, just figured I just like playing as these three, Varsho, Mael, and Lune. They're the ones that just feel the best. So, but we have lots to talk about. There's been a lot over the last couple of weeks about just the world in general. So I figured that might be a fun thing to do, talk about some of that stuff. But first, we have to check up on the others because we didn't do that before. Like last time, we just sort of left it off with that. So we're going to do that first. Wonder who we're going to talk to first. Mael stares at the stars. CL prepares or appears next to Mael, and they spend a moment in silence, both staring at the sky.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Better?
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
High praise.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
Okay. First lesson. Sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
What do you mean?
Emotion can mess with your perceptions. Make you miss important details on the field. Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target so you can understand your target. How they move, how they think, how they react. So you can anticipate and adjust. On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all three. Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
This feels like stuff she should have been told day one.
This would be more of a technique lesson.
They spend more time together. Okay. How many other people can we talk to here? Check up on the others. But it's been a full year since we've last seen each other,
Smashed
guys.
it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant Pellerin that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pellerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends. and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
His weapon
All right,
confuses me.
I'll do it.
What the fuck just happened?
Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did...
What?
Fuck. Oh my... wow.
What is that?
Hello,
Hi.
Knack. Happy New Year.
I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both Verso.
What the fuck?
You are so ridiculous.
Wait, how can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom?
Uh,
Or do you have to bring the halves together? Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in two places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body, while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
There's some One Piece shit right there. This game is weird. It's always weird. How was your New Year's, Knack? And everybody else?
Is Golgra still mad at me?
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah! It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
Do you want to spend time with Monoko? Sure. Monoko. I think that's how you say it. I keep messing it up.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pellerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalak stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Gestrels don't sleep,
Coward.
that's crazy. Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake?
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're immortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though.
Remember that time you got stuck under a building for a year? Remember that time you challenged SKA to a duel? Well, let's not talk about SKA.
Remember that time you got stuck under a building for a year?
And you thought I went back to the village, so you abandoned me. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
They fall back into familiar pattern of camaraderie. Cool. Pretty good. Had a marathon D&D game planned to the wetter. I don't know what that is. It should take 10 to 12 hours. They finished it in 7. 8 p.m. we were done and had... Oh, I guess you're not done with whatever you're saying.
Good times indeed.
I spent a bit more time bragging before going back to the others. To do the Seth else? I must be missing something here. Did you give me my present? What present? Oh. The one I left in your hut. I took a special detour through the ancient sanctuary.
I got your note about. But I didn't see a present. What was it?
You'll just have to wait and find out, but it's super cool.
Silly Batat. Thanks.
Do you want to spend time with Noko? Sure.
How's my favorite Patat?
How's my favorite not a Patat? Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I?
Oh, I'm still your favorite, am I? Because you've taken a real shine to my L.
Oh, jealous? You're the one who asked me to make friends.
Fair enough. So tell me, Patat to not a Patat. Why are you tagging along? Really?
What do you mean? If I'm gonna be the greatest merchant of all time, then I need to find some treasure.
You. Don't tell Minoko I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time. And you know there are more lost Jestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to old Lumiere?
Meh.
Meh?
Lots other searchers now. Just because I'm the greatest of all time doesn't mean I want to do it forever.
No?
Hello, Joust. How do you say your name? Was it just John? I think it was just John. What is up, Mr. Bandit? What's up, chat? We're so back for 2026. Indeed. Can't stick for the stream, but wish a happy new year. Well, happy new year. Nice to see that you're poking around. Hopefully whatever you're up to is fun and you enjoy it. You know this forever the same sucks. Alright. Yeah. Never mind. I read that right. True.
True.
What was your game about, Knack? See?
All right, all right.
Besides, I need to keep Monoko out of trouble.
Minoko's all grown up now. And it's your turn to be the Patat. So eloquent.
I like that they have like that endless cycle of like rebirth for these Patats and Jestrels and stuff. Like, it's pretty funny. It's an interesting way for them to like constantly be in like different positions, because this implies that at one point their roles were swapped, right? Like, he used to be what Noko was, and Noko used to be what he was. I think that's a fun little swap up every once in a while.
The Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoko's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee. Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every Nevron.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
Do you want to spend time with Mayal? Sure. We have a lot of talking to do in the early portions of the stream, apparently. Barso joins Mayal, who is throwing rocks by the lake. She's always throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
Would that make you the paintress then? Would that make you Lumiere then? We'll go with that.
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone. Knowing they'll never come back.
And knowing you'll never stop. Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old. That's insane. I like saying it, though.
Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old.
Well, reality's depressing.
Jesus.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Minoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
They feel closer to each other. Cool. Relationship level up. They spend time together. Mael proves extremely critical of Varsho's writing. They go back to the others after Mael is done teasing Varsho. You know, that's just rude. Oh man, those breathing noises he makes are creepy when they're supposed to be laughs. Oh, Varsho? Yeah. There's something off about him. Other than the fact that he's like 100 years old, right? And he's like immortal. So he's probably like, and not to mention like, he's probably, he probably sees so many expeditioners, because it sounds like from his like talks with Minoko and with Noko here, that he constantly cycles through them, so he doesn't want to get too attached, because he's like, well, expedition like 34 is dead. I guess time for expedition 33 to show up. So he's like not used to keeping people around for more than a year. So he's probably just like, I'll make some distance with my personality with people.
Feet? Really?
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
That's good, because she normally flies around with her feet showing.
And the bell?
A gift from the Grandis.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
Okay, you seem busy. I'll come back later.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Sure. We're spending time with everybody before we head off into the... Varsho approaches Lune. He can see that she wants to ask him more questions.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know, the dome shield. My father and I helped build that.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones, like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the Paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of Viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too.
The fuck's a Viennoiserie?
What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
Linnae feels more relaxed in Varsho's presence. She appreciates that Varsho has shared actual useful information. Well, beforehand, all the information he gave out wasn't useful in her mind? That's nuts. Linnae becomes lost in thought, reflecting on the information that Varsho has shared. Varsho feels ignored and goes back to the others. That's funny. Alright, last person to talk to, because we are not talking to that thing.
Minoko seems fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
You
Yep.
guys getting us into more trouble now?
An appropriate amount of trouble.
I've spent some time with Gestrals. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
Ah, let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
How's that possible? We've barely been here for, like, not very long. Oh, she didn't have a full-blown conversation? Great. Alright. I guess that's a good time to wrap up the nighttime adventures. I guess we're going to write in Gustav's journal for a bit, and then we're going to continue moving forward. Mel finds a spot where she can write. She spends more time writing in Gustav's journal in honor of his memory. She writes about their encounter with Minoko and how exciting it is to travel with a Gestral. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mail heads back. Alright, time to move out of camp and move closer towards continuing the story. But it is the new year and some big stuff has happened over the last couple of weeks. And I want to talk about it because I think it's important too. Nothing Critical Role related, obviously. Like, there's been mostly, like, just, you know, world stuff that I kind of want to talk about for a minute. Nothing serious. I just want to talk about Stranger Things because I think Season 5 has got to be one of the most, like, interesting, like, cultural talking points right now. And if you're watching this post-stream, like, after the stream is out, skip ahead a little bit because I do need to talk about this because I think that it's just been super fascinating seeing people talk about Season 5 and what they liked and didn't like about it. And I don't really have a place other than on stream to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it here on stream because I want to. I think that's a fair thing to say. Also, how does the stream sound for you guys? Like, do I sound quiet? This is a new mic and I'm still messing with it a little bit. So I'm not too sure how it sounds for the streams. Like, this is the first time streaming with the new mic. So I'm a little concerned by it. This is a new area. It looks relatively new. Find and destroy the Paintress's heart in the center of Old Lumiere. Okay. So, anyway. Back to the topic at hand of Stranger Things Season 5. So there's a lot of people who are, like, split on it. It feels like you know, some people either really hate it or they really like it. I am somewhere in between with how everything went. I like a lot of, like, what happened, per se, I guess. What I'm not a fan of is there are a lot of holes that just didn't get filled in. And for, like, the final season or something, you kind of want to fill those holes in. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just a way to get back over here. Well, that's good, because I didn't want to go through that little spot every 2 seconds. But I don't want to spoil too much about Stranger Things Season 5, I guess. I just kind of want to talk about it because... But there are things that had, like, holes here and there. But overall, I thought it was, like, a good way to, like, wrap up the series with it. Like, I don't see room for any sequel series. I know there's, like, talks about it. I don't see it, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of people are talking about, like, they're clearly setting up for, like a spin-off show or whatever. I'm like, where? Where is the clear setup for a spin-off? I do not see this setup, personally. And I'm probably going to hear people push back against that. But I think the show ended in such a way where there's not much room for anything, in my opinion. Now, there are characters who people are like, this character should have shown up, and the fact that they didn't show up is like a clear sign of something else happening behind the scenes or something like that. I really don't see it, personally. Now, I don't want to talk about spoilers, but I kind of have to if I really want to get my feelings out about it. So I guess this is your spoiler warning for Stranger Things Season 5 in the stream. And I feel like it's been more than a week now, so I feel like people are probably past spoilers and stuff like that. It's nice to see Expeditioners once more. You've met other Expeditioners several years prior. What happened to them? I am afraid I'm unaware of their fate. We had a pleasant enough conversation, though. They were in a rush and suddenly could not spare the time to assist me. Assist you with what? Our beloved carousel is frozen over, but the ice is too thick for me to break. Perhaps you could help. We'll see what we can do. What do we have to do? Can I break this? He can't break that? That was it, bud? You couldn't break that? Marvelous, you freed the carousel. I am forever in your debt. This will bring great cheer to others. I have such lovely memories of Grandis and human children playing here together. Human children? Yes, before the fracture. What was that like? Well, there were no Neverons and thus no need for violence. Our battles relied upon the sharpness and our wit, not our swords. My friend Iluse, I have these French names. We ride the carousel and make up stories together, tales of great daring do. She had such a lovely way with words. But after the fracture, I never saw her again. She was kind and eager, but to help others just like you. She took great pride in her hair. Sadly, I can no longer remember the details of her face, but I'll never forget her hair. I could show you if you like. I do enjoy new hairstyles. Great, new hairstyle. Oh, that was terrible. There, it looks lovely on you. I do miss her dearly. It makes me happy to see a part of her live on. Farewell, Expeditioners. May fortune smile upon you. Crazy how bad this hairstyle is. There we go. But anyway, on to some spoilers for Stranger Things, I guess. I'm not a fan of two things, but the rest I was a fan of. I'm not a fan of Elle's conclusion being so open. I would much have rathered, like, an actual ending for the show. Or for the character, I mean. like something that was concrete as opposed to something that was open. Now I understand why they wanted to go with a more open route for it all. A part of it is the fact that Game of Thrones went for such a like strong conclusion for stuff, and people didn't like that. People didn't like the way that it ended, so they're like, let's avoid what Stranger Things did and do something different. So that was a mistake. I think they should have given us a conclusion for the character. And then the only other thing I didn't really like about the ending, other than actually there's 3 things. So Elle's conclusion was kind of meh to me. Then there was Jonathan and Nancy. I was such a, and it's funny because I don't ship very often, but Jonathan and Nancy was something that I did ship pretty hard. So when they got together, I was like, thank God. Never watched Stranger Things really. It's worth a watch, in my opinion. I think it's good enough where it's worth a watch. How do we get up there? Like, how do we get there? This doesn't look right. Oh, crap. I didn't even see that person. So Jonathan and Nancy were 2 characters that I was like, oh, I like these 2 being together. And then they split them up in this last season. In my opinion, in such a shitty way. Like, there were ways that they could have made it way better, and they just didn't. But again, that's just me. Hit all enemies. We'll hit all enemies and see what that does.
Not impressed.
Okay, damage.
Brace yourselves.
I think if they had like broken the characters up in a better way, I wouldn't have cared so much. But the way they did it was trash, in my opinion. With like their unproposal thing, like it's stupid.
I'm ready.
Damn.
Incoming.
Ready to evade. Let's keep going.
You wouldn't think I'd been playing this game offline. You would think I'm terrible.
Flames, rain.
There we go. That guy was weak to fire. Good to know. Just get rid of your little thing in here. A fan of my podcast said that me and my co-host should watch it and do a review of the D&D part of it. But it's so much content. It's a lot. It's 5 seasons of
Your existence ends now.
a lot of stuff. That's sure. That is for sure. I still think it's worth the watch though. Like it's one of those cultural shows, right? It's gonna define like a section of people.
Get ready.
It's gonna define a age group of like fans of D&D. It already has defined that, so I think it's something that every like D&D fan, if you're into D&D, it should be something that everybody, and yes, we will change the hair. It should be something that like every D&D fan should probably watch at some point. Now, it loses a lot of its D&D stuff because like most of the D&D stuff is just there for like, aha, it's a D&D reference, you know. But I still think there's a lot of good D&D stuff in it, and a lot of it was like, you know, clearly inspired by a lot of D&D choices. So I think it's something that people should watch because it has the first, in my opinion, that's not even true. I think all of the seasons do something really well, but then some seasons do stuff that's really like meh. But it's a good show. It's something that I think people should at least give a chance to watching. Danger. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, I forgot to change. We have to change her hair because it's not good. It does. That looks so bad. She has so many like customizable designs though. Did we already not? I thought we had that for her already. Maybe we had it for other characters. What were we rolling with? I think we had the vintage. But the way they broke Nancy and Jonathan up in season 5 was bad to me. They should have made that a lot more clear. And then is this not where we're supposed to be going? Like, there's nowhere to go. I thought this is where we were supposed to go. Is there another exit on the map that I didn't see? And then the last thing I didn't like about Stranger Things Season 5 was the way the military left. That was dumb. Like, they just vanished. They had no explanation for how they just left at the end. So that was dumb. Aside from that, everything else was good. I liked... Oh, and I guess the final fight was too short. But that's it. That's it. Everything else is positive in my opinion. I liked everything else in the show. How do you feel, or how good are you feeling about your predictions for CR? Pretty good. I think the only one that I'm not like super confident in is getting a Darrington Brigade one shot. I would love to see the brigade get brought back, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that'll ever happen. So there was another exit that I didn't see. That's my bad. I thought this was the exit. Or the other exit was the exit that we had to take. I'd have to take a quick look at all my predictions because I don't have them on hand. But I think that's the only one that I'm not terribly confident in. The rest I'm like, ooh, I think we have a chance for this. I think we have a chance for most of it happening. Someone actually made a good point. Because I predicted that I think there's going to be a Shaper who survived. Somebody thinks that that's going to be a late game reveal. So 2026 might be a little early for that reveal. And I think that might be fair too. Like, that might be a very fair thing to say. Like, it's a little too soon to predict something like that. What is this, another like outfit spot? Gestural Beach. Let's see what the challenge is this time. It looks like upward parkour. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this place? We call it the Gestural Ascension. Glorga used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Only a few Gestrals managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. If you reach the top, they will most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate Gestral reward. I honestly wonder if the Seekers could find a Shaper would make sense to me. Yeah, I think that would be the team to do it. That would be the team to find the living Shaper. Ooh, that was close. So this is going to be like that game that pissed everybody off for a couple months. They will find out that they will resurrect, or they all will resurrect or sleep or something. I mean, they're gods after all. Yeah, but I think if they did that, where like they brought back all of the gods, that would feel, in my opinion, that might feel a little cheap. I think only bringing back like one or two gods is the way to go. Or even just implying that like one or two gods survived the entire thing. I think that would just feel a little better than like a bunch of them having just survived anyway. You know what I'm saying? To bring back too many of them would cheapen what the Shaper's War was. So I think 1 or 2 being alive. You silly game. Someone's gonna tell me I'm gonna quit doing this. Like I'm not gonna stand for this. What? Climb. Bar show, climb. Yeah, I personally think that, like, it's kind of the Superman situation, right? Where you're like, oh, this character's too powerful to, like, truly kill off. So I hope they don't do that, because I like a world where that stuff still matters. So I really hope they don't bring back too many Shapers. A couple is fine. Holy hell. This was a lot further up than I thought it was. I was like, oh, are we at the end? Nope. But yeah, swing back to Stranger Things for like half a second. The military just leaving without any explanation really hurt the finale. Because I was like, this character, the military character who was in the show for the last season, was so worthless with the way that it wrapped up for her. Like, just worthless. This looks sketchy as hell. Please tell me that's not where we have to go. Oh my lord, it is. Oh, we made it. Phew. Sorry, dude. Gotta climb your statue here. Oh, this isn't even where we had to go. Oh, no. No! Come on. Very slowly. Just skipping that little thing there. Screw that. These jumps are getting a lot more stressful. And I missed. How far down are we going? All the way down. I think that's a we give up moment right there. That's an off-stream thing. That is an off-stream thing that I will deal with. Here, wait. Let me see what other predictions I made throughout the year, because that'll be important for me to be able to be like, yeah, I think this one will do good. I think this one will do good, sort of thing. Okay, what do we have here? You know what? I was thinking about it more, and I said that I think this is going to be the year they do like the table like mix up a little bit, where they combine different tables and then split off in like different groups. I think that might not happen this year, but maybe at the beginning of next year. There's always a chance, sort of deal. Oh, good. A faster way back, so we don't have to go through all the crap. So I think there's a chance that my prediction for like the table mix-up might not happen. A small chance, because I do think it is possible that it'll happen. I just don't know if it'll be this year or next year. So it sort of falls in line with the same sort of, will there be a Shaper return? Who knows? Who knows? Realistically, what I think is funny is the fact that we're coming back to a soldiers table game again is interesting. It's the other half of the last episode that we didn't get, right? So I'm curious as to like if it's gonna feel weird or not, right? It's gonna feel disjointed that we didn't get this other half before we left for the next half. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious how all of it's gonna feel when we get back around to it all. Ooh, what's this? I don't like seeing you, but you're in the way, aren't you? Guess we're gonna have to fight. You were nowhere near all of this. Okay. You problematic. Let's go for a nice little attack on that one. See what happens. He gets to go again. I seem to have forgotten what I put on this character.
Radiance away.
Harriet!
Bam.
Feeling better.
Bam. Wow. I feel like this is the first time we've encountered whatever that thing is.
Thunder.
Shoot everybody. See what happens. Alright, one died. Beautiful. Love to see it.
Let us stay then.
Every single one hit him. Crazy. Some good luck if you ask me. Don't you dare shield up. Thank you. Well, if I could block more than one, I'm sure it would have been fine.
Let's carve a path.
Very rusty, apparently, even though I've been playing on and off, grinding a tiny bit.
A storm is coming.
Watch out.
Is it hitting Varcho again? Nope, Mayo. Well, you're almost dead. Might as well hit both
Through
of
the
you.
flames.
Thunder.
I wonder, even though Monaco's not there, do we get the foot? It doesn't look like we get the foot.
Good stuff.
No foot. Which is unfortunate. You want to collect the feet. It's the whole point of his character. Do you have any predictions for 2026, Knack? Was this too old Lumiere? This takes us to old Lumiere. So I kind of want to check other stuff out first. I did see some predictions that I liked from the last video, or from that video for the predictions. I saw someone say something about, like, they're going to have a lot of issues when everyone loses their character and they all want to play Hounds of the King. I was like, that's hilarious, because it's true. There's some good doggies, so you got to play as the dogs. Estric Ruins. Probably said that wrong, too. My being a core, with the form of a damned soul. In this state I am nothing but condemned. Condemned? Yes, condemned to wander aimlessly as I have seen, or as I've been separated from my companions. But I fear they were the ones who cut me off. I am vulnerable in this state. Will you be the one to deal the final blow? Are you a spirit? A spirit? This concept is unfamiliar to me. Could you enlighten me? A spirit could be defined as a wandering soul of a dead person, a made-up, ghastly creature to scare kids, something you find very scary. I'm going to say a wandering soul of a dead person. Someone that is dead. Did I die since my duty is unknown to me? Pardon me, I may not know the answer to your question, as I do not know the nature of my state. Weren't you killed by Nevrons? Nevrons. Another concept that eludes me.
It's weird that they don't know about Nevrons.
It's possible they died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
Okay. Well, of course, still staying with my prediction that the Aussie was killed because he wanted to create a new afterlife and open the Fey gates again for his wife and Thimble. I think that's fairly fair, but I also think because they were talking about it in episode, I think it was either episode 10 or episode 9. I think it was 9 now that I'm really thinking about it. Brennan brought up the fact that they kind of they were looking to open up shit. He was talking to the rebellion for like the leaders of the rebellion because he wanted to let the people decide who spoke for them, sort of deal. He was trying to make like some sort of revolutionary council for Timony, which did not go over well. Right, and that would obviously include, in my opinion, Thiazi. Like Thiazi would be a very obvious character to sort of include in that sort of thing, because he's a very big fixture in not the Falconers Rebellion, but he was a big fixture in both the Falconers Rebellion and the War of Axe and Vine. So, in my opinion, it's very likely that he was contacted in an attempt to like bring Revolutionary Army men together and be like, hey, we have a chance here to like have our voice be heard after the rebellion, which is not a good thing for the Sundered Houses. So him getting axed off at the time that it happened was huge. The other thing for me, as far as like Thiazi being killed, they're starting to raise more questions about it, right? Like, Cadigan's like, you don't just lose your edge, right? And that was something that was interesting that he brought up. He's like, someone as savvy as Thiazi, you don't just lose your edge, and you don't just get caught. Like, you have to like basically choose to get caught, which I thought was a unique perspective that Cadigan had. And it makes me wonder if, other stuff is happening that we don't know of yet. It probably is, but still interesting. Kind of find it hard to predict stuff since I still struggle quite a lot with the new lore and world. I agree. I still kind of wonder about Wolfric. Yeah, I've heard some pretty interesting theories from people now, like more than just like, oh, Wolfric is Cadigan sort of deal, which wasn't something I was totally on board with. But as
we'll have to go through the maze.
As we have... How do I put this? As we've moved, like, further along, I've seen more people give, like... Did that just work? What is the maze here? Oh. But I've seen some people say like maybe half of Cadigan is Wulfric, and I like that idea a lot more than it just being like 100% Cadigan is Wulfric. Like he's sort of split between two, which is where that like strong connection comes from that Brennan was talking about. I like that a lot more than it just being like, you know, this entire being is in the wolf. I think that just works a lot better.
This place is giving me a headache.
Me too. Where's the fighting?
But that's just me. I know other people would probably disagree. Like, oh no, it's cooler about this thing or that thing. Why didn't that open up? Open sesame. It's just not reaching. Huh. Oh crap, now it's closed. The last time people thought a player was a dog, it turned out he was a traitor and got killed by Laudna. Don't buy the he is a dog theory. A lot of people like to say that that's not a betrayal. I think that's a betrayal. Like, I think that's like textbook betrayal of a character. Like, he like straight up betrayed the party. How exactly does this place work? Shoot the magic in a different direction, game. Something changed somewhere. I heard something go. So you think the whole Timony dog? So I do think the whole Timony dog thing is interesting. I love that stuff. Like everything surrounding those dogs was so cool. Just the whole concept of like this entire place being like so dog focused made so much sense. It makes me want to introduce a very similar thing to my game. Not necessarily like with dogs itself, but like the idea that these dogs are able to like move around this country without any issue is super interesting. I think we did it. I don't know how we did it, but I think we did it.
Great. The door closed again.
Spooky.
Perfect.
I'll never know exactly what we just did, but hey, we did it. But I love the idea of like a spy network of like a bunch of creatures or a bunch of animals that no one would care about, like inconspicuously, like no one would give a shit about. Right? Like I think that's a brilliant idea and a brilliant concept. And the idea that like they could be druids, even though these ones aren't. These ones are like just reborn knights, which I love. I love the idea that like they're taking man's best friend quite literally here, and like super loyal because every one of them is like, oh yeah, we fought for Augustus and all that sort of stuff, and like, you know, they're Gus's men. Like I love this idea and this whole concept. Like Brennan so naturally introduced this idea. It was very well done. Like Brennan fucking killed it introducing these characters. They're just a lot of fun overall. Just like Timony was such a cool place. Since the people are loyal to the king Gus and nobody is more loyal than a dog. Exactly. No one's more loyal than a dog. Although I do like how there's like a raising like conspiracy going on, like, oh, Gus is a tyrant, even though like everybody's like, no, that is bullshit. Like, very interesting. I love how it sort of like bounced back in like Wick's face too. Wick was like, okay, time to be assertive. Be like, you know, we hate this tyrant of a king. And then he goes to talk to somebody, and the first person he talks to is like, yeah, he's not a tyrant. I'm one of Gus's men. It's like, oof. You made a mistake, Wick. You don't talk to the wrong people, buddy. I just love that stuff. That was a lot of fun. I must ask, who are you? Are you perhaps explorers of some sort? Is this why you sought out this place? It's a complicated story. Please listen. I yearn for something. Yearn for what? It rings, something beckons to me. So if you have it, it was this material. Will this work? Come closer, please. Are you talking about these wood boards? Do you not see I am exposed? I have not the means to protect this frail core, so please, give me these. Sure, give wood boards. This is good. My duty renewed. I am coming back to life. Oh dear. Protecting. Oh shit. Nobody can touch me now. Cool. Good for you. I thank you. My form is now complete and my duty restored along with it. So you were a Nevron. As I said, I am not familiar with this term. For what reason do you call me a Nevron? You kill humans trapping their chroma. I see. I am now defined by my duty. Fortunately, I do not think I am what you call a spirit anymore. Being defined as Nevron feels right. Goodbye, let our path never cross again. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the male righteous dog who killed Knight Gully Britches was hilarious. Sir Hawkins, easily one of the best NPCs right now, in my opinion. Or depending on who you are, DMPC. But he did kill Gully Britches, who was the true hero, obviously. Yes, let the weight of your armor crush you one more time. Badass line. Badass line. Like, I think Brennan's been killing it, and I'm very happy with how Campaign 4 has looked so far. I know some people aren't, but, you know, we can't please everybody. So they should specifically aim to please the people who are already happy with whatever they're going to get. Just have fun with it. Do your own thing. I will say, I still think the taking the last week of every month off is strange to me, especially if they're pre-recording as much as they do. Like, it just feels weird that they're doing it this way. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm curious to see how it all works out in the end.
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
This place is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. Trade. Well, we want that to improve our stuff. Recover 25% health on a counterattack. That's disgusting, but extremely overpriced. Yeah, I still wish we would get something with the OG cast once a month. Really miss them as a whole. I agree. You know, we talked about this after the Ford Jester wedding a little bit. How I think that's missing. And I think it could be facilitated by a monthly
Ready to parry.
Monthly one shot. Easy monthly one shot could fix this problem. Do I think that it's bad that we don't have this right now? No, I think that what they're giving us is fantastic, and it still has very similar vibes to regular Critical Role, but I just feel like there is a small thing missing at the moment. Like something small that I feel like most of us would like to see again. Crap. Because this isn't the only time I've heard someone say something very similar about how, like, they feel something's a little bit off, or they miss the regular cast all sitting at the table together, you know? Like, I've seen it a couple of times. So I think that's part of the reason why I predicted them doing a miniseries with just the OG cast and Matt DMing, like a small EXU thing. Like, I think that would be a very good thing for them to do. The fight was brilliant. I like you. Cool. What new stuff do you got for us? Why is it stuff for CL? Like, I don't use CL. I mean, they have Daggerheart. Just do a Daggerheart one shot once a month with the OG cast to promote your game. Please, just something. See, I don't even think it needs to be Daggerheart. It could literally be anything. Like, I think it could be like an hour of them playing like Cards Against Humanity, and it would still be that vibe that we love. You know what I mean? Like, it could literally just be anything. Like, they used to have that show, and they don't do it anymore. At least I don't think they do anymore, where it was called like Everything is Content. Weirdly enough, I just think they do less. This is gonna sound weird. They do less content overall, if that makes sense. Like, they do less personality-focused stuff overall. And I wish they would do more stuff. Like, I would love for them to bring back that podcast with, like, Liam and Sam, where they would go try stuff. Like, that would be awesome.
Is in the center of the city. All right. Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
That was the weirdest sound I've ever heard. Are you crying or laughing? I can't tell.
Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko, stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Did we get split up from the team? No way do I have to use these two, who I didn't grind up that much. That's terrible. This game is screwing me now. It's not like that I didn't use them at all. I just didn't use them much. Bam. Okay. Is there any skills that we can give any of them? No, I'm not going to use her skills. His skills come from finding shit, and she has no points. Alright. Well. Let's run. Let's just fly around. It's more fun. She has shoes on now. It's not as if Beacon would explode with content. Just give us something, man. I don't even think it needs to be Beacon exclusive. Like, they could give us anything. Like YouTube. I think that like a lot of these companies or brands, whatever you want to call it, they end up making their own like subscription thing, and they kind of abandon their initial thing.
Us in this quagmire.
I don't think Critical Role has done this,
Minoko.
but I feel like they
Let's
could
move
put
on,
more
shall we?
content on their YouTube still. Like that's just, I feel like they're not doing that currently. They could easily have more content on YouTube. But that's just my opinion. I honestly think, like, I get why it is the way it is, but they don't even have, like, a monthly, like, talk show anymore about the campaign. Right? They used to have one about, like, it was Four-Sided Dive. Like, they used to have Four-Sided Dive, and it's just not a thing anymore. It's gone. I just did so much damage to myself.
Eyes don't lie.
Chroma is flowing.
Hopefully this kills them, because otherwise
Lightning.
Monaco's probably dead.
Strike!
Oh, gradient attack. How? What? You can do a regular attack and do a gradient attack?
Take cover!
That feels like illegal shit.
Take cover!
Good. Here's your card.
That felt illegal to have happen.
I'm ready.
Careful now.
Ugh. This thing is hard to read. Ah, we picked up their feet. It's a good sign for Minoko. Or however you say his name. Minoko. We need new, better pictos for him, I think. At death's door. Deal 50% more damage. Yeah, that's terrible. No longer gain AP on a parry. Plus 1 AP on getting hit. I don't know if I like that. Healing an ally also applies a shell for 1 turn. I don't hate that. There we go. What's this one? Recover 25% health on hitting a marked enemy. Yeah, that's not great because we don't have any mark for him. There was a new empty one. Where is it? There it is. Breaking a target doubles its burn amount. Don't think that's useful. But you know what? He needs stuff. Also, I think we can give him a bunch of, like, Lumina, can't we? Yeah, yeah. Okay, crap. There we go. Plus 1. Plus 3 when revived. Healing tints are more powerful. So how many more points does he have? 19 left. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. That's huge. We'll go with first strike. I think we're good. Defensive. On receiving damage, consume 1 AP to take 30% less damage if possible. We'll go with that. Bam. Alright, there we go. We have strengthened him a little bit more. We have a new sword for Mael, which isn't useful because she's not around.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Getting attacked every which way we go. Do I understand like why they aren't doing as much content on YouTube and stuff like that anymore? Yes. Like a lot of that is very time consuming and they have multiple shows to worry about, right? They have like all of like the animated stuff that has come out. They have Critical Role Campaign 4 they have to worry about. They all have their own voice acting gigs they have to worry about. Like there is so much going on for that cast that it's so unfortunate that like they have to do this sort of thing to be able to give everybody what they want to see, but like out of them, right? Like they want, like people want to see them still, but there's just not enough time in a day, not enough time in a year, not enough time in a week, you know? So it's just complicated for this cast to be able to give people what they want.
Good.
Damn it. Parrying these things
Ready
suck.
to evade.
My, what lovely feet.
Shouldn't talk like that, bud. It's very creepy.
I die, so be it.
Please, something needs to die here.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Crap.
Foolish move.
No gradient. Shit.
Look out.
Oh, you get to attack again? Another gradient attack. I don't like that they can combo attacks into attacks.
Okay.
Crazy how that ended. I did not realize that I would be forced into just using these guys. It's rough. Sure, but I mean, shouldn't they up their output again sometime in the future? I guess the beacon numbers of subscribers for sure will keep going down. Are the beacon numbers going down? I've not heard that. Well, it's actually hard to know anything about their numbers. I don't think they've really made them public. As far as I understand, they've already lost quite a bit of subscribers already from campaign 4. Huh. That is the. No, I don't. You know, I'm not like saying I'm disagreeing with you. I just haven't heard that at all. So that's pretty interesting. But I don't know, like, because the numbers aren't public, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I do feel like putting more stuff out there wouldn't hurt them. You know what I mean?
Your fate is sealed.
Let us stain them. Thunder.
Not today.
Okay, come on, block. Radiant, fuck's sake, you stupid game.
I'll do it.
Sweet taste of battle.
And that it's not the fault of Campaign 4 because the YouTube numbers of Campaign 4 are very high. So it's popular. Honestly, the views for Campaign 4 shock me. With the amount of like negativity I see online around it, I'm shocked that the views are as high as they are. But I mean, I disagree with the negativity in the first place, so like it's really weird to see the numbers really high. It's just a funny situation.
Here's your card.
Let me flow.
Mayhem. Like I've seen a lot of negativity. Not that I want to see negativity or anything. Again, I want this to succeed. I've seen a lot of it. So maybe it's just a case of like, you know, a loud minority, if that makes sense. But I guess it's not worth for a lot of them to keep Beacon. It is interesting, right? Like, the YouTube numbers are high, which would imply that, like, they're not watching on Beacon.
Your turn to shine.
Which is weird, because I think Beacon is a much better experience than YouTube. Much better experience, in my opinion, for Beacon. Like, I prefer the fact that I can pause the stream, because it's not a stream on Beacon, it's just a full VOD. I prefer that so much more over having to deal with the crappy Twitch stream and like the meh YouTube stuff, right? Like, there's no chat on YouTube, but the chat on Twitch has always been so bad. And like the moderation on Twitch is terrible. So I've just never liked Twitch for like watching it. But for a while that was like the only option if you wanted to pause.
What was life like before the fracture?
Beacon's just way better.
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Jestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived.
No, run. I just want to see what's up
Forests
here.
are filled with Jestrels awaiting rebirth.
For sure, 100%, but I guess many wait for the Monday for normal YouTube. Interesting. Very interesting. Do people not think Critical Role cooldown is enough to make up that difference? Because I love Critical Role cooldown. Like, the cooldown is good and is a lot of fun. But that being said, I hate Twitch. Live streams are terrible. Oh yeah, Twitch is the worst. And it's slowly dying, and I can't wait for it to fully die. But, so do people just not think, like, what they put on the Beacon is worth it? Like, I've seen the argument that people think that they should go exclusively Beacon and just drop YouTube, which is an interesting take. Like, just make it completely behind a paywall, but I don't know if that's a good move or not. I really don't know. Fading man. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the Gummage? These days, I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art that she'd never be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience that saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dream was within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. All of them, she and I, are the most alike. All of them? It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away, far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. Interesting. No way. You have no visibility without YouTube videos. Nobody goes without YouTube. That would be a terrible decision in my opinion. I agree. I think that would be a bad move. Because, like, with YouTube, right? I feel like... Because if you watch on Beacon, they don't have the ads anymore. So, like, there's no, like, that, like, 20-minute ad break in the middle where they, like, you know, do all the sponsor stuff. So if they were to get rid of it and just be based off subscriptions, that would hurt their bottom line so much because of how much money they probably make off subscriptions. Like, the subscriptions probably make them the most bank.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a
Great.
gift.
Fucking Esquier.
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Well, no shit, CL.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
He mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
They died, duh.
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first.
She's the master of stating the obvious facts.
Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so.
Good decision never to take her into the party.
They made
Yeah.
it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
What does it say? How dare they leave this up for me to not know? This game better tell me quick. Look at a random YouTube video of a session and you see how many people write new comments on a episode. People still keeping up with or trying to catch up with CR all the time. Yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
And find treasure along the way.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
That the paintress is his mama who he
Speaking
looked
of home,
for. That's
where
my
do you live in
prediction.
Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Do we have any upgrades available? No. So why is it saying that we do? Actually, we do need to rest up. We have no chromas left. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people saying like it might be a good move for them to go just without it because that way you can get rid of a lot of the toxic fans because they're gonna just show up and watch and try to hate and try to be like bad on streams and stuff. But I think locking it to those who can't afford it and who don't be toxic is a bad move, just overall. Hopefully this just kills them all. Nope. That's my life. Did the gradient block that
Ready to
time. Screw
carry.
you, game. Oh, Lord.
Blade cut through the flames.
The one's dead. Eat it. I was ready that time. No way. Male is almost dead already. Where's the
There was
treasure?
treasure?
Just living in a bubble is never a good decision. Facts. 100% agree. That's a very fair point. Not like, because there is still constructive criticism. Like, as much as people don't want to agree with that fact, like sometimes CR doesn't do everything perfectly, right? So people giving them criticism or things that they should do differently next time about X situation is a completely fair thing in my opinion. But some people would disagree.
Bliss and precision.
Here we go.
Aha! See, Varsho and Mayo are just nasty. Also, sure, trolls will be trolls, but CR has a lot of toxic positivity fans, and only be around them is not healthy. That's true. There are people who are like absolute defenders no matter what, even if the thing is really bad. My example of that is and will always be Kymel, EXU Kymel. Ugh. Kymel is not my thing. And so many people defend it to the death. To the
Let's
death.
carve a path.
That's not good. That did not do a lot of damage. Bam! She's cracked. Nael is disgusting how much damage she's able to do. Exactly, people disagreeing is fine. That is a great thing. Sadly, today a lot of people forget that. True. True. Discourse is something that people don't like having.
We're a pretty good team. Verso?
Where the fuck did he go?
Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Where the fuck did he go?
Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Am I just alone? Verso runs off all the time. He's always ditching me in Monaco. He'll be back. That's a terrible thing to do. Especially in a place that you don't know where you are. Never leave your friends like this. Ah. You don't have the key. You don't have the key or any key that would fit. I want that. Let's go find the key. Oh, this only goes back up? I was really hoping that would take me down. Okay, let's go find that key. Key is going to be important to me. Key. Damn it.
Nice.
Not a key. Am I really about to have to like 1v1 a bunch of these things? I mean, male is nasty, so it doesn't matter. She was smoking Gustav, and now she smokes everything else she comes across because she's male. She will fuck you up. I was really hoping it would be the gradient attack again. But no. Can I go down there like where I was before? Maybe not. Probably not an option. There's a lot of invisible walls in this game. Would not surprise me if that was another one. See, is this like holy metal melting? Like that seems insane. Oh, I did not see them. I'm not gonna lie, I thought those were just rocks. That's terrible. I'm in deep doo-doo now, Jar Jar. I'm dead. Shit. We're gonna retry that. That's totally a winnable fight. I just messed up.
Okay.
They absolutely looked like rocks. Ugh. Just, you miss one and then you lose a bunch. What happened to the gradient blocks, guys? Come on. Just let me kill you. Let me hit the gradient blocks. If we fail this one, I'm going to just run away. The next one, attack them first next time, instead of being a dum-dum. I'm getting robbed here. Like, I feel like I'm hitting my parries. I don't know. Nope, apparently not. Okay. Let's get away from this fight. Seems I'm too bad for it. If I get to attack first, maybe it's a little bit different. Started a Star Wars rewatch, by the way, a few days ago. New year, new Star Wars rewatch. I'm at Clone Wars at the moment. It is still so good. Clone Wars, like the TV show Clone Wars, is fantastic. Like it's one of the best things that was ever made. Dave Filoni kills it. Kills it. Without Dave, we wouldn't have anything. Wouldn't have anything nice. Is Mail hurt still? It's a 1v1. I feel like I can take this. Die. She did not die.
Let's dance.
What is the timing on these things parry? It's starting to piss me off. See, I feel like this is the key. No. There we go. Phew. Especially I watch it in the right chronology at the moment for the first time. It's like watching a new show. Yeah, because a lot of that show is out of order, which is just wild to think about. Okay, come on.
Okay.
What is the parry game?
Ready to parry.
Fuck.
Let's dance.
No, it's the gradient, you bitch.
I'm not giving up.
You almost dead. Can I kill you? There you go. 2 parries. If only I was any good at getting more. Why are you attacking again? No way, you're not dead? I'm screwed. Crazy. Yeah, the first 2 episodes are in season 3, but it makes a huge difference. That's crazy. Okay, apparently I can't get this thing, no matter what I do. Well, healing me might be a good start. Maybe that did something. Who knows? We shall see. Okay, what needs to happen is you need to die.
Precision.
You're almost dead. Fuck you. So now I'm getting 2 out of the 3. There we go.
Blades sharp.
Please.
Bliss and precision.
So close. I could have shot it and probably killed it. And he gets to attack again. Gradient attack, no! Die. Thank goodness. Please be the key. Nope,
Nice.
It was a Picto. Waste. Waste. It's over here. This place looks less problematic.
Great.
Polished chroma. Oh, goody. A 2v1, huh? No. Well, I just want a 3v1, so as long as it's not a 3v1 again, I should be fine. And I get to attack first. How much is this? It's a 6. Okay, I have to do this attack. It's the biggest attack damaging thing I've got. As long as that doesn't happen, I should be fine.
On guard.
Can I kill you? Nope. Alright, that one's dead. That one's dead. This is a rough section of the game. I might have to do some grinding off screen. Like even more than I thought I did already.
Blades sharpened.
Which is annoying, to say the least.
Precision. Okay.
Ugh. Currently stanceless. Fuck.
Let's spill some ink.
Whoa, that was a sick looking move. I don't think we've used that yet. That was dope. gotta hope for the best that we're
Think I'm close.
coming up on a safe spot soon. Oh, there's a flag here. Phew. Over there, that must be the place.
This man is
Okay.
intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
It's the same one that we've been to a couple of times. What's over here, though? I like exploring. Let's go explore. 2 times 69 damage and survived. Hey, 69 is nice. Alright, something tells me I'm going to get like some sort of boss fight happening right here. I can feel the boss fight coming. It's a maze. It's a maze. I want to enter the maze. Please, Lune and CL show up. I need backup for whatever fight's about to happen. Oh, it's a female version of the guy that we've got. This is terrifying.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Of course.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Yo, that chick back there is just straight up Mayel. So it's like the faceless woman, the one with the hole in her face. Is that just the paintress?
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I don't think we can, Mayel.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Yeah, I thought so.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Okay, I guess we're in it now. Alright, let's fuck up this bastard. He's killed too many things. We'll just go for the
Here we go.
smaller attack. Okay, this time we're actually dealing damage to him. If he's attacking from a distance, it's like dodging the only option here. There we go.
Let the ink flow.
I don't think we're gonna break him. So let's just throw a bunch of lightning at him. There we go, Renee. Alright, we're actually plunging away at his health. This is what we like to read, or like to see. Low light damage to all enemies. Low physical damage. Gives 3 AP. Back for 3 hits.
She won't help you.
Ah! I had to like sneeze and it was... It was the worst ever time to sneeze, apparently.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Well, if you spam dodge, it'll work. Mayhem. Let's go. That was a good deal of damage. Thank you for the gesundheit on the sneeze. It deals more damage the less health of our show has. We're gonna go with the Berserk one.
I got this. Get tearing this family apart.
Screw you.
You get ready. Should be fighting by my side.
What? We jumped. Oh no. I don't like that move. It doesn't sound very useful. Medium physical damage to all. Applies mark. I would so much rather apply a mark. Do absolute 0.
Here we go.
Ready to evade.
Okay. Okay, phew. We weren't taken away. That's nice. As we say in German, yes, thank you. He gets to attack again. Would I rather heal or would I rather go for a lot of damage? Damage it is.
Lightning. Strike. Ready to evade.
Okay, now we heal.
Okay.
Just go for the absolute 0 again. Petals start together around him. What is this? How the hell am I supposed to dodge that? I'd rather get rid of these, yeah? Okay, they're a lot more durable than I thought they would be. That is not good.
Luna, careful.
Okay. Okay.
Brother. Oh my lord. Oh, dude, relax.
Get ready.
You don't need to attack 6 times. Brother.
Let's have some fun. Don't die next time.
Good. Good.
Fuck you, you asshole. And she's stunned. You get revived to do nothing.
Careful, Verso. I'm ready. Feeling better. Not looking good.
This is terrible. And he has, like, full health now.
My turn.
Guess I should have done this earlier. When do we get mail back? Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. Where's Mael? I would like Mael back, please. I wonder if this is a scripted death. Well, I will fight to the very end until I find out.
Time to end this.
We stunned his stupid ass.
Here we go. Luna, careful.
No! Fucking shit. Fuck, and now I'm stunned.
Let's have some fun. Not impressed.
Unbelievable. No, we have the backup. The backup group. I think we were supposed to lose this fight. Ugh. We're not supposed to lose this fight. And how do you expect me to win? Do we have the whole team here? Thank God. That was crazy and unfortunate all at the same time. We have no points for her or for him. No points. We lost Mael super early in that fight, which really hurt. Okay, so the WoW strategy. What does that mean? Go into the forest and kill 1 million pigs and then you're ready. That's pretty funny. We had a... I forget which move it was. But it was a... It was for Varsho. Was it Perfect Break? I want to re-add Perfect Break. But if we have to, I might call the stream here then so we can do some grinding. Oh, good. We get to skip the cutscene. That's nice. Or is it just round 2?
I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Okay. Let's try this again, shall we?
Let's carve a path. Incoming!
Forced us to this point.
Thank God I was able to get that off. We need to keep Mael around. Look at that. 9,000 damage. That's Mael for you. Come on, Mael. Mael is literally a problem. She's just destructive with how much damage she can do.
She won't help you this time.
Okay. We're in a much better spot than last time.
I'm
Careful,
not
Verso.
angry, just disappointed.
Shit. He's so flashy with his moves. Let's set him on fire, huh?
Chroma is flowing.
Just want to beat your ass down, dude. That's what you deserve.
Tearing this family apart.
Crap. There you go.
You
This should be nice.
escape.
It said high damage. And, oh, it's because she was in defensive mode. That was a mistake of mine. Damn. What a fool I am.
You get ready. Should be fighting by my side.
Huh. Can we, like, shoot these for a lot of damage? No. They're problematic. Got it. Wrong button.
Thunder.
My turn.
Suck it.
I'm ready.
I'll put you on fire again.
On me.
A storm is coming.
Caught up.
Summons the strange masks.
Danger! Take cover!
On me.
Oh. So she's defensive right now. Oh, I forgot about exhausted. Crap. There we go.
Let's carve a path. Break.
Yes! Get broken, you colossal jackass.
Thunder.
Don't you
me.
dare heal. Ugh.
Please survive.
No!
Finesse and grace.
What an asshole. That's so bad. Come on, let's see if we can earn that damage back, shall we?
Take cover!
Oh, she's down. I would so much rather that than her be vanished. Her being vanished is just bad all around.
Well, thanks.
getting smashed, dude. Okay. I think that's where we're going to have to end the stream, and I'm going to have to grind. Because grinding's rough in this game. It's painful. Gonna have to go kill like the same 4 enemies because that's all there was around here. Oh, well, there's a maze here. We'll do the maze.
Good stuff.
Ugh, this is fucking rough. I thought this was an actual maze. There's like nothing here. Where does this take us? Into a bath.
Good stuff.
Okay, the WoW strategy. The WoW strategy is on. Basically, because that was ridiculous. He just heals 40,000 HP.
With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
So, the heart of the paintress is Varsho's mother. Or, to be more accurate, likely, Varsho's mother is the paintress. Because Varsho's father is, like, loyal to it and the family and all that sort of jazz, right? So, like, that's the vibe I'm getting right now. So Rainier, or however you say his name, Varsho's dad and him were looking for their for his mom. And it turns out that the mother was the paintress, which is why they're immortal. Her family gets to continuously live on, and that other thing, the female-looking character, who I swear looks just like Mayel, is Varsho's sister, maybe? So now we're theory crafting here. Is there a way into this little section over here? I can't believe I'm going to have to grind as much as I'm going to. Because this fight is insane. I can't get up there? Crazy. Well, we'll probably do like, I don't know, another 20 minutes of running around grinding. And then maybe we'll give it one more attempt, but we'll see. Because, by God, was that a difficult fight? Die. So, time to employ the, quote, WoW strategy. Kill a million pigs.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so I was probably right. I'm a genius.
Thunder.
Everyone give Naxxus flowers, or their flowers. I like that we're able to grind, though. It's not like I'm just stuck here in an area where none of the characters are around and all that sort of crap. Because that would have been terrible.
Radiance away.
That would have been so
Brunette,
bad if I just
careful.
had no options.
Feeling better.
Yes, so dodge.
But that's just my theory, Mac. Like, I think there's a chance that it's something else, but I feel like everything's pointing in the direction of the villains are all Varsho's family. And, like, the paintress is his mom, who, as what we just saw in Rainier's, or however you say his name, in his little thing there, his little like journal entry, he said like she's shouldering all the pain so that they don't have to drown. So to me, that just implies that it's exactly what the game is. Like, that's it. But who knows? I could be wrong. This solo or multiplayer? This is solo. And it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Just a good old turn-based RPG with a little bit of more in-depth combat than a regular like RPG would have. It's kind of like Legend of Dragoon. I think is probably a good way to put it.
Let's spill some ink. Blade, cut through the flames.
Bam. Did a ton of
Ready
damage.
to strike.
You broke him. Dead. There we go. Grinding some levels out. I think the goal level I'm gonna try to reach is like 36, and then we'll see if we can fight Rainier again. That I can't believe how difficult. Like that's an insane difficulty jump.
Interesting.
Just how much he's able to do, and like he's able to heal himself, summon things that do like 6 attacks. Like that was crazy. That was quite the boss fight.
A storm is coming.
Let's spill some ink. Blade, cut through the flames.
Let's carve a path.
Ready to
Very
parry.
nice. Broken yet again. This isn't worth doing any big attack on. Just gotta push forward. Hopefully we get to find that key. That way we can listen to that other journal file there. Go. This looks like a place they'd hide a key. Can't go up here?
Oh, lovely.
CL, none of this is lovely. This is all extremely difficult. It's all going to be one hell of a fight. Well, because I fell, I don't have the luxury of the fast climb. I have to go up this way. Goody. The whole point of coming over here was to grind, and there's nothing to fight. There we go. More things to murderize. And maybe the key behind her? So I still think there's a chance in my... Oh, this one's different. This one's got a different weapon. I'm nervous. I still think there's a chance, by the way. A chance for my theory to still have some sort of credence to it. And that is the whole idea of... I was saying there's like some sort of time loop thing happening with this game.
Precision.
I still think that's possible. My initial theory was that it was Very rude.
Chroma is flowing.
My initial theory was that it was like Gustav was the guy who is like the old man, and like he's from the future or from a different timeline or something. And it's like a time loop. Like every time it reaches 0, they go through it all again. Since then, that theory has been shot down. But I still think time loops have something to do with it. I think Varsho and all of them have been doing this for a very long time. Longer than they're even implying initially. And each time they try to break the cycle, because that's what Rainier was talking about. He's like, oh, you're trying to break the cycle. So I think there's still this sort of time loop cycle to be had. Frozen. That didn't even look like an attack
Feeling
game.
better. Let the ink flow.
Mayhem.
Prepare to
Enjoy.
meet your end. Ha!
Bam. Please be the key.
Well, that will help.
No, it won't. On death, the rest of the expedition recover all health. That's actually pretty good. It's like, no, it's not good. It is good. It is very good. Who am I going to give that to, though? Ensnaring death. On death. Mark targets. Oh, this is not useful. We'll switch it out for that. Auto rush. No, we don't need to apply rush to anybody. Death bomb. On death, deal damage to all enemies. That's not terrible. Where did this new one go? Auto healing. There it is. It's right at the bottom. Alright. I might have to look up what Rainier's weaknesses are too, just to be safe with it. Because, by God, that guy hurts. And what's funny is I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, but I don't care. He's a bad guy. He doesn't deserve his name being pronounced correctly. No bad guy does. None. From now on, he is now leading this Duluth. The question is now, do we rest up before we continue grinding, or do we just go into the next area over and grind? Because realistically, if that were the case, we could probably just turn around and run back through here. Always check areas you haven't been to.
An advantage.
Although I could also just end the stream and call it there and grind off stream. Might be better for the stream overall, just to grind off stream, honestly. But oh, let's get out of Lune's back there. I think we'll call it there. It was a fun one, definitely interesting. We've learned a lot about Varsho, and we will see what happens next on the next stream on Wednesday, because we're back to the regular streaming schedule for now. Hopefully nothing comes up to mess that up. So yeah, with that all being said, I will see you guys next stream. Oh, I love this. I love games in which you feel free to go places even if you are underleveled. And I feel vastly underleveled after fighting Rainier over here. So hopefully we figure that out. But I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace.